Hey everyone, I know it's been a really long time since I have posted a video. If you've stuck around, thank you so much. I know that I've lost a couple subscribers along the way since I took about a month break from YouTube. Not intentionally, it just kind of happened. But if you stuck along with me, thank you so much. I will be posting content again. I just needed time, and I'm thinking I might explain that at another time, but I will let you guys know what's been going on soon. But for right now, I figured we would do a little weekend vlog, so I'm just gonna vlog the weekend. Tonight's Saturday night, and so I figured part of the vlog I would show you guys my fall decor. I have filmed this video over and over again because I keep adding stuff, and then I just wanted to do it when it was completely done. So in the beginning of this video, you'll see our porch setup. That's exactly what I wanted, is like tons of mums and pumpkins, but I did want to do something else for Halloween. I just don't know if I'm gonna have time. We've just been really busy, and I will get into that also in this vlog, just with doing things around the house. So right now it's Saturday night. I am heating up some frozen chili. This was chili that I made from scratch in the crock pot a few weeks ago, and I'm not actually sure which chili this is because I made, and the dogs, as always. I made a sweet potato chili a couple weekends ago, and then I also made a normal chili, so I don't know which one this is. It's like a surprise dinner. So, it's about 7:16. Frankie gets home around 8:30. Okay guys, so here is the fall home decor tour. The reason I waited to show you guys this is because a couple of things happened. I got rid of the dog couch. I don't know if you guys remember, but I talked about it a few times. Hated it. It was never supposed to be there that long. And I just got this new dog bed at Petco last weekend. 60 bucks for that bed. Expensive, but worth it. And I just got this new rug from Target. I ordered online and I love it. I think it's the absolute perfect rug. Before this, I had a much smaller, like a fraction of the size of this cheapy rug from Marshall's that was temporary, and it had a lot of little threads that would just basically go all over the floor, and I had to vacuum multiple times a day. It was really annoying. And it didn't have a grip on the bottom, it was slippy. So this rug, honestly, I freaking love it. It's from Target, it's from Threshold. It's the perfect size, it's 5x7, and it's exactly what I wanted, style-wise, you know, neutral, everything. So over here we have just this little basket that I thrifted with some of these little fall things and my candle. My mom got me this candle cover thing from Yankee Candle, and I have this little yarn pumpkin. This is from Home Goods last year. That is just the wax diffuser from Yankee Candle that I thrifted last year. Shiloh is obsessed with my socks lately. For some reason, she loves chewing on my socks. So if I pause the video at all, that's why, because she's just being a little scutch. So over here we have my Home Goods blanket I got last year. I love it. It's really, really soft. And this pillow I ordered on Poshmark, along with this pillow that I ordered on Poshmark. And this chair, I recently moved down here. It was in our loft, and I moved it down here because of the colors I thought would be perfect for fall. Next to this, we just have this little pumpkin. I got that at, I think that's from Michael's? No, Joann's. That's from Joann's this year. And then this is a little snake plant I got on Facebook Marketplace. I got 4 of them for $2 each. Here she goes with my feet, guys. I've tried to film this like so many times. Over here we have this little shelf. I got it at a yard sale last summer. This shelf used to be in the dining room and I moved it. I think it looks better over here. And I just have this little spooky stories book along with some books my sister gave me. You're gonna hear my dogs licking in the background. I'm really sorry, but I'm trying to film this video and I just hope you enjoy it despite all of the distractions. This wooden pumpkin is from HomeGoods last year. These are both thrifted little candle holders, which I don't have candles. This little leaf thing was from this indoor flea market. I got a couple things there, I'll show you. Here's the rug, you can kind of see it better, just size-wise. It's like the perfect size. There's a fireplace over there. The only thing we have here is just this little box and some pine cones. It's kind of basic, but and then over here we have this tray I got at HomeGoods last year on clearance. This is also from HomeGoods I got for Christmas, but I used it for fall too. These were from a farm stand, and then this little witch was from the same indoor flea market that I got these little things that I just talked about. I made this whole setup in here, but this is from the thrift store. That's from Joann's. These two pumpkins are also from Joann's, and then all of this stuff inside is from Joann's as well. And I really love this because I think my whole idea was that I could leave this stuff up like until Thanksgiving and then until I decorate for Christmas. So, and this runner I also bought for Christmas, but I think it works for like the purpose of this. And again, ignore my messy table, but these placemats I thrifted last year, and they have little pumpkins on them. And then over here, I made this broom. Crazy, I know. If you follow me on TikTok, you might have seen it. But all I did was take a piece of a stick that I found in the woods. I sanded it down, I painted it, or I stained it, not painted it. I stained it a dark color, and then I used this decoration my grandma gave me that had like little scarecrows with brooms on them, but they were kind of cheesy. And I'd used them last year because I didn't have a lot of decorations, but I just reused it to make a broom. And I love the way it turned out. I think it looks really cute. But over here, this is my main decorations here. So we have some pumpkins and some books. These are always here, but some leaves. And these are, the haunted house was thrifted. The other jack-o'-lantern was gifted to me on Instagram, actually. This was actually from that indoor flea market I was just mentioning. It's an old flower sifter, and I thought the apples were really cute for fall. The pumpkin over there, and I'll show you guys more up close. Over here, an old whiskey bottle I thrifted that I love so much. These things that say thankful and grateful, these little strings, were from the dollar store, and I love them. I think they're perfect. This little guy is, I think, from Michael's, like last year or the year before. This is from Michael's. I've had that for a few years and I love it. And then I always keep my spaghetti and any noodles in the jars. So I'll show you guys a little bit over here. So just over here, I showed you this already, the haunted house, and then I have a little ghost. I also thrifted him. He's supposed to have a tea light, but I don't have one in there. And then the haunted house right there, I also thrifted. And this was from that indoor flea market, and I just put some little fall twigs in there. So I really love the way this turned out. And these lights, these twinkle lights that you see, I did have them working, and then they're like very cheap and they don't last long. Next year maybe I'll get orange ones. They were blue, so they didn't really match. They were kind of wintry, but I just put them up anyway and then they died. So it would look better with twinkle lights, not gonna lie, but it's fine. So this is what we have here. And then this over here. Over here, it's really cozy. I'm really obsessed with the new rug. I just think it's perfect. This table isn't usually here and it's not gonna stay here, but Frankie bought a bunch of stuff this weekend to make fall drinks and we had nowhere to put them, so he took this table out of the guest room. I love this table though. I got it at a yard sale. It doesn't really have a home yet. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. This little fox. I'm not sure if I showed this in a previous video. He's from Joann's and I love him. And that's pretty much it for the tour. I feel like we're gonna be showing you the Christmas tour soon because it's gonna fly by. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will include this in the weekend vlog, so you'll see more of what we're doing this weekend. We also have this little cute dish towel from the dollar store that I love. And then we also have another pumpkin one over here. And this is also from the dollar store. I remembered I forgot to show you guys some stuff. This thrifted. I use it as a soap, a sponge holder. And just bought this coffee today from Target and it was really good. Highly recommend from Target. This is absolutely necessary for any holiday to get the Myers seasonal scents. They just came out with, well, they didn't just come out, but I think you can buy the Christmas ones already, and you better believe I'm gonna buy the peppermint and the orange clove and all of that. So this is kind of what we have going on in the kitchen. Super simple. This little guy, not much going on in the kitchen, but we do also have this little thing from the dollar store for your spoon. So that's pretty much it for the kitchen. Alright, I wanted to show you guys a couple new things in our bedroom. I don't know how exciting this is. You can fast forward if you want, but there's the rug I was telling you about that was in the living room. Look at the size of that versus like a 5x7 rug that I showed you previously in the living room. Wait, this is way too small and these little threads just get everywhere, especially with the dogs. But new things in the bedroom, the bedspread Frankie's mom bought for us. I didn't like the pattern at first, but it did grow on me with the colors we have in here and everything else going on. I think it works, but I do want to order the velvet quilt that I saw at Target. I want to order that this weekend. And then the other new thing, these curtains, my sister gave me when we visited Rhode Island. We visited them over the summer. She gave them to me, they were free. The size is off. I need to fix that, but and the curtain rod, just ignore that because for some reason it does that sometimes. But I had a plant here and it died, a hanging plant. So yeah, I moved that there, which was in the hallway, and it also has a dead succulent in it, if you can see that. But guys, it's the thought that counts, and we have this cute looking little area, so we can always put something else in there. Yeah, also we need a headboard. I've been saying that forever. So that's next on the list, is to get a headboard. I'm thinking just a plain, like, Shiloh just came in, a plain but like rustic looking, really dark wood. Like Frankie could probably even make one, I'm thinking at this point. But I would like it to come up pretty high. And then this picture is like way too small for there, I know. But the thing I wanted to show you guys are the dressers that we, so I've had these in my family for a really long time. My grandparents, when they were really young, had these. So my mom has two sisters, there's three of them. And when the firstborn was very young, my aunt, when she was very young, my Nana got these at a yard sale. Both of these dressers. And so they've been in our family a really long time. My mom inherited them. They were in our old house, and then I inherited them. They were in my grandma's garage. We just picked them up a couple months ago. Not a couple months, like maybe like last month. They were in her garage for a little while. because she was in Florida for the winter, and then by the time we went and got them with the trailer. So anyway, we got them and we refinished them. So they used to be, they were always white, but we distressed the white. If you can see right here, we sanded that down to distress it. And they used to have green knobs, so we spray painted them. It's supposed to be like a bronze metallic, but looks more black metallic to me, but I really like the way it came out. And then the top, Frankie sanded down. He did a lot of work on the top because it was very dirty and it needed to be sanded down quite a bit. And he put about 3 coats of a top coat that you see there so that it's nice and smooth and all of that. So that's what he did on both of these dressers. And before that, we really only had the closet for storage space and one small dresser, which is now in the closet. I won't show you, but all we had was really the closet, and there's shelving in the closet. So we didn't have a lot of space. So now we have a lot more storage space for our clothes. So it's really nice. And it also feels like the bedroom is more put together. Just with matching furniture, it just feels more put together. I don't know, but we definitely need a headboard, a bigger picture there. I really want to get like more fall and winter bedding, so I'll show you guys the update once that is up. Good morning from Shiloh. It's Sunday morning, right, Shy? She's excited because I just asked her if she wants to go for a ride. Okay, girl. Come on, we gotta go. Pumpkin iced coffee with oat milk, everything bagel with cream cheese. Up yesterday, I can't wait to do it. I'm probably gonna do it tonight. If it was up to me, I would be a redhead all the time, but I need to retrain my hair so that I don't have to wash it as often, because that's usually the problem, is that it just doesn't stay very long, and then I don't want to constantly dye my hair since it's so bad. I used to do henna, red henna, and I loved that, but the process is so long and it is so incredibly messy that it's just, this is so much easier. Also, I got this really nice Essie. The color is called Berry Naughty, and I thought it was really nice for fall. I normally don't have my nails done, but I think I need to take better care of my nails and just keep them done, because it just makes you feel good. Of the day for you guys. I'm wearing my little turtleneck. This is from Boohoo, but it's thrifted, of course. These pants are thrifted. They're a very expensive brand, and I can't remember the brand. If I remember to check it and post it, I will. But I remember looking this brand up, and I was like, wow, these are pricey pants. I could probably sell them for a good penny, but I love them, so I kept them. They remind me of like chef pants. I feel like I look like a chef / construction worker right now. Yeah. And I live in my Timberland boots in the fall and winter, and then I just have a thermal underneath from Target. It has flowers on it because it's really cold out today. So it's Sunday around 12:45. The plan for today is to go up the mountain, about 25 minutes of a drive. I really wish I had a tripod so I could show you guys the drive. I will try to maybe stop at the lookout area and show you guys the foliage, but yeah, it's a beautiful drive, and I'm gonna go to the donation-based thrift store that I've talked about. I also have a bunch of bags to drop off to them for donations that I've been driving around with in my car for like a month and a half. And then after that, I need to come home, and I really want to take Shiloh for a little walk, tiny hike, just see some foliage, get some nice scenery, and then I need to plant my spring bulbs. So by the end of the day, I really need to do that. Good boy, Rennie. Sunday night around 7:45. I folded a little laundry, watching Gilmore Girls, and I am drinking a pumpkin pie White Russian, which you saw in the clip. So that's what we're doing. Frankie should be home soon, and then I'll make him dinner. I did want to talk quickly about where I've been for the last while, why I've been so busy. So over the summer, I started getting a bit depressed, which I'd never experienced before. I mean, maybe I've had mild depression on and off, but I had never experienced it like that. So I was kind of thinking, like, what's going on? You know, what can I improve? I think a lot of it came down to I was lacking routine. I was kind of missing doing something a little more purposeful. Not that having a business is not purposeful, it definitely is, but for me, I was missing kind of like helping people and doing that whole thing. In addition to that, I was paying my bills with reselling, and I did that for a year and a half full time, almost a year and a half. It was like a year and like 4 months full time. I was paying my bills, I was getting along fine, and I was proud of what I had done in my year, and as far as my profit and what I was making, being that it was my first year in business full time. However, I didn't feel like I was getting ahead. I felt like I was just paying my bills, and that was it. And when I really decided, I'm going to be 30 next year, next August, which is insane, and I really would like to pay off my car and a big chunk of my student loans before I'm 30. So in order to do that, for me, I decided to pick up a full-time job, going back to what I used to do and what I went to school for, which is social work. So I am working at a nonprofit agency, and I started on September 15th, so it's really new. I like it because I still am working from home, so I only have to go into the office on Tuesdays, and they are also working towards being a remote agency, so which means that hopefully we will be mostly home that is their goal, to be mostly remote. So they realized through COVID that they can do a lot of the work from home. So yeah, I'm still home. I still get to work from home, be home with my dogs, but I have a stable paycheck and I can pay off my debt. I just made my first huge debt payment last month on my car. So my plan is to pay $1,000 a month towards my car, and then once that's done, start on my loans. And this is obviously very vulnerable to talk about because money is a sensitive topic. Along with that, I was hesitant because I didn't want people to assume that I, quote unquote, failed at doing this full time. It has nothing to do with that. This was completely my own choice. Nobody was telling me to go back to work. You know, we were doing fine. We were getting along just fine. It was my own personal choice that I felt like for my mental health and my financial well-being right now that I wanted to do it. I went back to work willingly. I was the one that suggested it. I was like thinking about it for a while, probably like the beginning of summer when I started not feeling great. I just had been thinking about it for a while and thought it over. I definitely think one day, probably when I'm a mom, I will go back full-time because I would like to stay home, even though I'm not sure. I feel like we never know what's going to happen in life, and you always think that you're going to do a certain thing, and then, you know, maybe it just ends up another way. So yeah, a lot of my hesitation with that, it's not like I have a ton of followers, but anyone that does follow me and has followed me from the beginning, because I've been on YouTube over a year now, I didn't want people to automatically judge me and think that, oh, she must have, you know, failed at reselling full time. That's not, it has nothing to do with that. And it's possible that maybe I just, you know, I did try to implement different routines into my day when I was doing this full time, but I just found it really tough to do that. And also now it's really nice to have multiple streams of income because I'm still doing my dog sitting on the weekend. I have reselling now, and I have a full-time job. I'm making almost twice as much money as I was before between all of those things. When I go back full-time, I will definitely be I will be better suited to go back full-time, because I kind of fell into it full-time, and then I think once I pay off my debt, I will be much better suited to be a business owner full-time. Along with that, I just think it's really smart to have multiple streams of income, especially if you have a full-time job, plus supplementing that with a business, and reselling is, I consider that another business. It's a nice extra chunk of income. So yeah, that's what's going on. And like tomorrow, for instance, I have an online orientation, and then all week I have kind of online trainings. So it's going to be kind of easy for me to list in between, which I do. I can list on my break since I'm home, like things like that. It's very flexible, and it was really important to me when I was looking for a job that I had that. So along with that, it was really important to me that I worked for a nonprofit, and I felt like I was doing something good again. So yeah, I still have a business. I'm just doing it on the side now as a side hobby, hustle. I don't really like the word hustle. I'm doing it as a side business. You can still fully be a business owner without doing it full time. So those are my words of wisdom to you. I don't know, I'm just sharing what's been going on, and I hope you guys will still support me. And yeah, that's where we're at.